Hi, this is Becky. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing day 18 of our How to Be Holy series. It says Leadership Seminar. Read 1 Peter 5, 1-4. Be shepherds of God's flock that is under your care, watching over them. 1 Peter 5, 2. It is an interesting exercise to look at job postings for pastors. Often you see churches that are looking for a pastor who is an influencer, a captivating speaker, or a dynamic leader. We highlight the leadership values of our culture. I think Peter would have some cautionary advice for us. In today's reading, Peter addresses elders in the church. Elders here does not refer to age but position. Elders are church leaders. Peter addresses two central questions. Why should they serve, and how should they serve? But first, he gives a helpful perspective on the role of elder. Peter challenges elders to be shepherds of God's flock. They are to see their role as nurturing, caring, and protective. They are to model the caring leadership that God demonstrated towards his people. Psalm 23, John 10, 1-18. They are also to remember that it is God's flock that they oversee. They will one day give an account to him. So why should someone take up this responsibility? They should not do out of compulsion or for money. Let me try that again. They should not do it out of compulsion or for money. And today I just see people wanting to get rich, get rich, get rich, get rich. They don't have really the heart of Christ in them. They can pretend, and they can really act very well. But when you're truly gifted by God and the Holy Spirit, sanctified by fire, you can see through them. You know who really is passionate about bringing people to Christ, and you can tell who really is in it just for the money and the prestige and the fame and the fortune. And it makes my stomach turn. Following Jesus' teaching, many churches compensated their leaders. Matthew 10:10. Elders also oversaw the money collected for the poor. Acts 5, 1-5, 2 Corinthians 8:20. This meant there were opportunities to abuse their role for financial gain. Peter warns against this. Elders were not to be domineering over their entrusted to their care. Instead, they were to lead through example. Mark 10:42-45. And unfortunately, the 50 years I've been on the planet, all I've experienced are men who want control and authority over everybody. And it's no longer going to be that way. God is changing the game because men abuse their positions. They abuse their spiritual gifts. They abuse the power that they have over their people. And they make it look like they're doing God's work when they're really not. Paul modeled this. Follow my example as I follow the example of Christ. 1 Corinthians 11:1. Their goal should be the crown of glory that will never fade away. They are to have an eternal perspective on their work. So go deeper. How does the role of elder or pastor function in your church? What values have some placed on those roles that stray from the Bible's instruction? Pray with me. Loving Father, thank you for being the Good Shepherd and establishing earthly shepherds who care for us. Please help us be an encouragement to our pastors as they nurture us.